Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Hannah and today I'm starting the longest journey, which the longest journey has already been getting this game to work. I was able to get it to run, but I wasn't able to get it to record, and the only way to get it to record was running through ScumVM. So that's what I'm using now. I'm hoping that everything is kosher. I try to keep things fairly vanilla to how the game originally came out as much as possible. I don't like using too many mods or even patches. The only things that I've changed so far is I turned on subtitles. Already, by the way, this looks so much cleaner than when I had it running out of ScumVM, so that's kind of nice, but again, it's not vanilla. I turned on the high quality April model, and this is all on all this high quality stuff. I did not enable time skip because I now am afraid that I'm going to accidentally click that, so I have kept it unenabled. So I think, I was going to say there's nothing left to start, but I guess I do want to say why I picked this, which is it was like this or Siberia for like point and click adventure games, and this I'm gonna give it a few hours to decide if I want to do the whole thing or not. I have a feeling I will, but I don't know. I don't want to commit too much to this whole thing. But yes, I have a long list of point and clicks that I can play. And I kind of like doing a point and click in a different game, and I don't know what that different game would be, but if I did this in Siberia at the same time, I don't know, that doesn't sound right. But let's begin whatever this is. Because this is recommended by a lot of people, including ChatGPT. A lion is in the streets. Chapter 1, prologue rather.
So, you've come to hear me tell a story, have you?
If
I suppose so.
I would love to hear one of your stories. You have seen so much. You have lived so long.
Oh, so good of you to remind me of my age, child. No, don't worry. I am an old woman, but I've lived a long and fulfilling life, and I do have stories to tell. Which story would you like to hear?
A true one.
Okay.
A true story.
It's like, do I get to choose? That'd be
All
fun.
my stories are true, child. There are enough fairy tales in the worlds already. There's no need for me to make up more, believe me.
Tell us the story of the balance, then.
You want the story of the balance? Oh, that's a long story, child, and not one I'd venture to tell at this hour. But perhaps I could tell you a story that I heard a long time ago. A story that became a crucial turning point in the history of the balance, and that set in motion wheels that to this day are still turning.
Please, yes, that does sound like a story we'd like to hear.
Very well. This story, like all good stories, begins where it ends, in a tower, in a realm that is no more.
This is already giving me like Edward Scissorhand vibes. Winona Ryder narrating as the old woman. Very, very similar. Funcom. Yeah, from what I can tell, this is a very like story heavy game, which I'm a little story stupid sometimes. Like things go in and out of my head pretty quick. But it's by, from what I can tell, a Nord, so a very Scandinavian company. That's promising. This is very promising now. And apparently you just go through portals to all these different worlds, and there's a cyberpunk vibe that I can tell from the screenshots to one of the worlds. It should be about, I think it's like a 25-ish hour game. So I'm curious where it goes, and how many different biomes you get to explore and how unique they all are to each other. I think that'll be interesting if you get to do a lot of very unique things. Yeah, visual storytelling especially goes over my head a lot, so I'm going to try to pay attention as much as I can, but hopefully it's easy enough to follow. So far we just have a very naked man with a lot of light shooting out of his chest. And the galaxies in his eyes. Very Mass Effect Liara. Oh, and he's back. I think this is a dude. So I know our main protagonist is a woman, but this does not seem to be her. I can also tell so far this is going to be very much a darker vibe than maybe any of the point and clicks that I've done. Ever. The last time I went into a point and click completely blind to the whole, like, universe, wow. It's like Kyrandia, and boy was that different. This is gorgeous, though. Oh, okay. Here we are.
Oh, no. Don't tell me I'm dreaming again. You know, for once, just once, it would be nice to have a decent night's sleep without waking up screaming from a bad dream at 4 a.m.
Alright, so we've woken up in our underwear on, I think, the set of Star Trek The Next Generation. It's gorgeous. Alright, let's see how this gameplay works. I mean, so far I'm pointing and clicking. I think the puzzles in this aren't too bad, which is good.
Oh,
actually,
perfect.
I don't know if this is the type of
If I
game.
don't do something to save that egg, I'll suffer 7 years of bad karma or something.
I'll try. If I need to save constantly. Oh, root, bird egg. It's telling me things. Old tree. What's up here?
I'm an artist, not a botanist, but I'm pretty certain this tree is dead, or close to it.
Thank you for the exposition. Oh, okay. Big egg. So I can look at it or I can touch it.
It looks reptilian, but it can't be. It's much too big and
Dinosaur times.
I don't much care for reptiles. Lucky thing the egg got caught between those roots. It's a long way down.
All right, touch it. So I have this mysterious third option between looking and touching. I wonder if it's just not applicable to this egg, or I'm gonna unlock something.
Egg? Boy, that's some chick.
I've touched it. Is there a branch here that I should use?
I don't think I can get a good grip on it. It's too big and slippery, and I might drop it by accident.
All right, so I do need to use another tool, possibly on this screen. Oh yeah, twig. Grab it. I'm not gonna look at everything.
Oh, the suffering we must endure.
What?
Why do you take such pleasure in torturing us?
Torturing you? Who are you?
We are the voice of all trees, the spirit of wood and leaf.
You're a talking tree?
No, a tree does not talk. At least not in your tongue. The tongue of trees is the language of wood, root, and leaf.
Who are you then?
Like we said, we are the voice of all trees. Whenever an injustice is done, we must speak for the tree if we are present.
It's the branch. I shouldn't have broken the branch off.
Oh, what does it matter anyway? There is nothing more to be done for us. We are simply here to provide comfort in the final passing to Earth.
We? I only see one of you.
We are one with our host, as we are all
This
one
is trippy.
but Legion.
Oh,
Yeah.
we are Legion.
Thanks for clearing that up.
We do not expect you to understand.
The face is so cool.
You are human.
It took me a second to figure out The face. Ooh, dialogue options. I'll say this is already more like Hyrandia than I originally gave it credit for, because that also started with a talking tree face. So what happened to the tree? What's to do with the egg? Okay, well, let's start from the beginning.
Tree?
Oh, the pain. As the battle raged, we...
Battle?
Between the mother and Black Chaos. She was only protecting her child, but it would not back down. And the force of their battle shook the mountain. The brook that fed us was led astray, and without water, we began to wither and die.
Alright.
What's the deal with the egg?
Egg? What egg? Oh, of course, the child.
The voice acting in this is good.
Whenever the mother was absent, we were entrusted with the safety of the child. But now, withered and without strength, we can do nothing to help.
Well, then let me use your twig.
We have failed the mother, and we despair. Our shame knows no bounds.
No, I help. Me.
Who are you again?
We are the worst.
She asks the third question automatically.
We come
That's
to
interesting.
all trees in the hour of great need to provide comfort and aid in the passing to earth.
They're not capitalizing Earth there.
Those who suffer. Our time is running out as we speak.
It's the passing to
Passing to earth is about
Earth.
to begin. Leave us now.
not Earth, but
What
Earth.
about the egg?
Oh, it is too late. Without sustenance, we do not have the strength to bring it safely home. We have failed, and the earth will know our shame for all time to come.
I mean, he does feel very glum. I'm like,
Anything I can do to help?
let me get the egg.
Oh, we do not expect a human to come to our aid.
I was literally trying.
Okay, just tell me if there's anything I can do.
Thank you.
It is
Okay, I'm growing to like April more.
but there is none. Not after the brook changed course.
It's like, stop being melodramatic.
Find a way. Don't panic.
We do
Chill
not
out,
panic.
tree spirit.
Unlike you, we accept our destiny. If, however, against all odds, you do succeed, we will carry the child safely back into its nest. Do not make a foolish attempt on your own. It would spell certain misery.
Okay. Are you always this glum? But I have the twig. Branch. And then branch on big egg. Branch on old tree. It's hard to find the, there's like half a pixel. Branch on April. To the edge of the cliff. The stream. Okay, okay, I right clicked. It's oddly intuitive. Because I saw the twig go up here, so I knew the inventory was up there, and then right clicking got it out of my hand. So that is, so I'm not gonna do that.
Lucky thing the egg got caught
Yeah.
between those.
All right, let's go to the stream and see what happens. Here we got a rock. We got a tree. More rock. Okay.
According to the spirit, there was some kind of battle that split the rock and changed the course of the stream.
Oh, okay, and that's why it's not getting water. This is where that's okay.
According to the
Okay. Okay, and I right click and then
artist, not a botanist, but
okay, so she says the same thing about the tree.
artist, not a botanist. But I'm pretty certain this tree is dead. Or close to
Oh,
it.
if I right click on the tree, then because I was right clicking to end the dialogue. A lot to work with here. I'm gonna go back. Go back to the original screen and double check there's nothing else to pick up. I should investigate the nest too.
Postcard pretty.
Sure is. So I can look at the landscape.
There's
Storm
a storm
cloud.
heading this way.
Oh,
Even the weather sucks in my dreams. I feel so charmed.
yeah. No, I don't know what sentence I was starting because I was actually wanting to say that the backgrounds in this are 10 out of 10. Oh, there, nest. Let's look at it first. She's a slow walker, though.
Padded with large scales. Very large scales.
Grab him.
For For some strange reason, I have a feeling I should get the hell out of here before the tenants return.
What if I save the baby?
This
It's
is
hard to...
interesting.
Yeah.
I've never seen a scale this size before.
Grab it.
I'll keep it as a souvenir.
Ooh. I'll try to figure out if there's a quicker way to grab things out of my inventory. Okay, I'm clicking around a little bit on things, but nothing really is doing much. You use this on the nest. There. No. Big egg. Oh, I thought she was gonna do something there for half a second. Okay, am I already stuck?
I'm in my undies. That's so not appropriate.
So not appropriate. Or is there like, let me check the options. Ooh, I have the conversation video replay. Interesting. I want to see if I have control. Sorry, I'm having problems with my microphone. Trying to keep an eye on it. I got a new cable. Hopefully that helps. But until then, I'm using a new orientation. But yeah, I'm trying to see if I have controls, and I don't seem to have them. I have something like an alt to like highlight things. Oh, I can right click to bring in my inventory. Nice. Can I use that on the rock?
It's a large, slick, and somehow disturbingly reptilian scale.
The
It's
branch.
the withered limb of a dying tree. I feel so guilty. I really do.
Yeah, because I'm wondering if there's shortcuts, or maybe I'll just wait until y'all let me know if there's shortcuts or keys that I'm missing to get things out easier. I'll try like I. Okay, I for inventory. Ooh. I'm hit like A is helping. A and S cycle through my inventory. That's cool. And then if I right click, that just does that. Can you tell I'm extremely stuck? So I have the rock and the tree.
Artist, not a botanist, but I'm.
Oh, old tree talk. Okay, so that's the talk option in the middle.
Excuse me?
This is no time for idle.
Okay, so I need to get them water. And then figure out the eggs. Maybe do I need to figure out how to get the water over here? Oh, the stream.
Fresh mountain water. Back in the real world, they'd probably charge $15 a bottle for this.
All right. I don't see how this could help. Oh, and the scale. I should be using my shortcuts. On the twig and the branch. Yeah, that does it. Oh, and a cutscene. Creepy. Okay, so I was just, yeah, I think that's my main complaint so far then, is it's hard to find all the different items to click
Talk about
on.
instant rehab.
All right, let's go back to talking to the tree.
Hello? Hello?
Leave us be.
Oh,
Are you
Okay.
okay?
I helped you.
And our strength
Be nicer.
returned, and so we have no time for idle conversation. We must drink and rejoice.
Aren't we forgetting something?
Listen. The song of ancient.
I don't like this tree.
Is it not sweet?
Sweet, definitely. Yeah. The baby's probably ready to boogie down as well.
The baby. Oh, the egg. Thank the earth. We almost forgot.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Okay. I was like, I think it caught it, but I'm not confident that it caught it.
What was that? Uh-oh.
If any of this requires reactions, I'm gonna be absolutely screwed. Because I'm chilling and watching.
It is you. You have come.
I have come.
You know me?
April, daughter, I have been waiting for you.
Waiting. Why?
Because it begins here, with you, as it always has.
What do you mean?
The breach and the mending, the pain and the joy, the end of the old and the dawn of the new. A different world. I am the mother of what is, but you are the mother of a future that may yet be.
How will I know? How will I know what to do?
I will guide you, and I will protect you as much as I can. But in the end, you are on your own.
I'm afraid.
You always were, my child, my daughter.
Like, literally. Okay.
This is probably not a good thing.
I mean, surprised I'm not dead, so. Oh. All right, chapter 1, Penumbra. I'm trying to figure out how long I want these episodes to be.
What a nightmare.
We'll definitely play for a little bit more.
Completely exhausted. I must have been tossing and turning all night. So hot in here too. No wonder I keep having these weird dreams. I've basically been simmering in my own sweat every night this past week. Doesn't look like it's gonna cool down anytime soon either. It's another sunny day in Newport.
Newport? Rhode Island? Probably not. It does not look like Rhode Island from what I can tell.
It's a good thing the studio's got proper air conditioning. I promised myself I was gonna spend most of the day working, and I don't intend to break that promise.
That's me going into
This
work.
time.
I do not have proper air conditioning. I mean, she has like a nice little wall fan. So what do I have here? A cash card. Cool. Very Fifth Element.
That's my desk, so theoretically, that's where I'm supposed to do my work. I think my muse has departed me for greener pastures.
Right,
though,
she's an artist.
Because lately, inspiration's been fleeting at best.
Open up my closet. Oh, put on clothes. That's what I want. Ooh, do I get to choose my outfit?
All right, so my wardrobe's sort of chic deficient, but I can't afford to be cutting edge. Useful, practical, and cheap is my shopping mantra.
Yeah, can we wear any of them? What is this? Toy monkey. Okay, I have
It's a
that
bunch
now.
of drawings I drew when I was a kid. I don't even know why I brought them
Oh.
here. They mean absolutely nothing
Really?
to me. I could only carry
That's
one
sweet.
suitcase with me when I left home. There was so much I would have loved to bring, but c'est la vie. At least it was a clean break with my past. I guess when all my hard work starts paying off, I'll get a house and fill it with all kinds of new junk. The past, who needs it? When fame and wealth come knocking, I'll buy a wardrobe the size of an ocean liner and fill it with clothes for $1 million. Right now, I'll try to focus on my work.
All right, we will focus on our work naked then.
Shelves.
Thanks. Oh, that's very Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. Ooh, I can speak to my diary. Let's look at it first.
My on-again, off-again diary. We've had a turbulent relationship, her and I.
I should look at the monkey. Because I just grabbed the monkey. Oh.
Constable Guybrush is a strange hybrid between man, ape, and musician. In addition to being
Guybrush.
an officer of the law, of course. It's Constable Guybrush.
Oh, I can turn him. So I can interact with things depending on what I click in here.
You! Yeah, you! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the
irritating as hell. I'll shut him up now.
I love him. I love everything about him, and I want 10 of him. Okay, let's look at the picture, and then we'll look at the
Picture of
diary.
me and my friends.
Ran over there. What plant looks nice? Alright, so now I have the picture. Let's talk to the diary.
Note to self. Dreams of talking trees and dragons aside, it's still no excuse for talking to inanimate matter in the real world. So quit it.
Grab it. Alright. So, it's not like
I'm not good at taking care of
use.
living things.
Well, I guess, yeah,
This
sometimes
plant's
it's
doing
use,
just
sometimes
fine
it's pick
despite
up.
months of neglect.
Which
I
is
had to borrow some
fine
posters
either
from the
way.
cafe because I just can't afford to buy any of my own. When I think about it, that's so depressing.
No, baby girl. Oh, I got a bed, I got
Part of the
books.
should be reading more, but life's too short generation. We embrace our illiteracy.
Oh, that was
The last
like,
book I read was How to Seduce the Man of Your Dreams. Now, if I can just find a man to dream about, I'll be all set.
nope, dragons and spirit trees.
It's been too hot to sleep with a cover. So I don't need to make my bed. It's been too hot to sleep with a cover.
Okay. Yeah, you don't need posters. You're an artist. Make your own
That's my work.
posters.
It's supposed to be a portrait of my life study teacher, but I think he might disagree. That fan is supposed
We
to
will
keep
look at
me
everything.
nice and cool in the summer. Sure, yeah, it's at least 1/4 of a degree cooler in here when it's on. It's just a chair.
Okay. Anything else I'm missing? Probably a window. Ooh, I can open the window. Let's do that. Oh. Oh. Clothesline. Start interacting with things, yes.
I still haven't figured out what runs through the canals in Venice, but I'm sure it can't be water. Spiky.
Oh, did I miss
Still
something?
haven't
Sorry.
figured out what runs through the canals in Venice, but I'm sure it can't be water.
Oh, I thought she said something after. Okay.
It's a
Rubber ducky.
helplessly trapped under that rusty old grill. It's a rusty old grill, kept afloat by a rubber ducky.
Oh. Okay. So I have these things to interact with, and the clothesline and a bird.
Poor guy looks quite hungry.
Alright, so I've done something. Possibly unlocking a future thing. Oh, but then this might, okay, but once I maybe get on the other side of the river,
I'd better head over to the studio to do some work. Only 2 weeks until the big show opens, and my contribution is in serious need of attention.
maybe I should put some clothes on.
Dressed first, though.
Thank you. I mean, as far as underwear goes, it's very modest. So punk. She's very punk. Oh, hi, person waiting outside my room.
Babe, you're looking real sexy today.
Zach, listen, I've got to run.
Hi, Zach.
And
What's going on, April? How you been?
I don't have time
to hang around.
for you, Zach.
Then how about hanging out with me tonight? A few raptures, some hot dancing. Did I tell you I got a VIP pass to the pavilion? Those things are hard to come by, babe.
I'll think about it.
Let me think about it.
She seems to not
So
like
think
Zach.
about it, babe. But don't keep thinking too long or I'll be
He
gone.
says babe a
There are
lot,
other
though.
birds in the sea, you know? Gotta go.
This does not seem to be the man of her dreams, but I would like for her to communicate her feelings to me.
What an asshole.
Thank you. Terminal.
It's a fact, as in FACT, Free Access Terminal.
Cool. Talk to it.
Computer.
Voice interface is not installed. Please use the touchscreen interface to communicate with this free access terminal.
Oh, okay.
Why not consider a very reasonable upgrade? In addition to a voice interface,
I don't have money for this
combined
computer.
technology and Instacredit compatibility.
No, I'll
Right.
just use my hands, thanks.
I'll just use my
You
hands.
are missing
It
out
works.
on a great opportunity.
Jesus Christ, computer.
If you upgrade now,
Hold on. You understood that. You have a voice
I was thinking
interface
that.
installed already. Why would I pay to have another one installed?
Current voice interface is for sales purposes only. If you take advantage of this very affordable upgrade today,
No, really. This terminal doesn't belong to me.
noted. Please refrain from voice communication in the future, or you will be reported to the FACT FUB and charged for processing time.
Not the FUB.
Fair Use Bureau. They are authorized to carry deadly arms.
Well, whatever. Sorry.
That's why I don't mess around with movies and TV shows on YouTube. A Fair Use Bureau and their right to bear arms. Okay, so we got downstairs, we got Zach's apartment. Yeah, plant. Touch it. Oh.
Organic plastic. It grows, and it converts carbon dioxide into oxygen, just like real plants, but it doesn't need nourishment of any kind.
It's handy.
Convenient, but disturbing.
I would agree with that assessment. Anything else? I should click on Zach's apartment.
That's Zach's room. I've never been in there, and I pray I never will.
Oh, Charlie. Who's Charlie? Do I like Charlie?
Charlie's apartment. His place is twice as big as mine, with a private bathroom.
Oh, man.
And a huge bed. I guess he likes his creature comforts. Nobody home.
Alright. I don't want to talk to Zach. I know I said I'm exhausting all my options, but apparently not. Alright. Matchbook. You can't have a point and click game without a matchbook to pick up. She is not watching anything all that exciting.
It's a matchbook.
Although I've 100% like sat there and looked at the frickin' Google Chromecast pictures. So I can't judge her. Every time with the shelves.
The omnipresent screen. I don't pretend to know how it works, but all the data apparently passes through tiny little black holes in the fabric of our dimension.
That seems unnecessary.
That really freaks me out when I think about it.
Yeah. Just use, like, pixels. Be normal.
That's Fiona, my landlady.
Oh,
She's
okay.
all right.
What's up?
Morning, Fiona.
Good morning, darling. You're up early.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep.
Are you feeling all right? You look a little pale.
Bad nightmare, a lot of work. A lot of work. She doesn't need to know about my
Just a lot
nightmares.
of work to do.
For the exhibition, how's that going, darling?
Good. Fine. It's going. Actually, it's not going so well. I haven't felt inspired in a long time. Weeks. I'm scared that I'll never... What would happen if I just ran out of creativity, Fiona? What if I can't ever finish a painting again? Oh God, I've chosen the wrong line of work.
Oh, darling, no. I just think you work too hard. I worry about you all the time, you know.
Don't.
Well, darling, I do. You should work less and play more. When was the last time you had a boyfriend?
State Zach.
God, don't remind me. That's a depressing thought.
Well, there you are. Live. Enjoy your youth. It goes by too quickly as it is.
Yeah, you'd know, wouldn't you?
Ooh, that's uncalled for. That's downright mean, April. I'm in a mind to kick your ass for that one, and I've won tougher fights, believe me.
Alright, ooh, there's a lot to dive into here, but
Where's
let's just
everybody this morning?
start at the top.
Mickey's tied up in the basement.
Like, literally?
Mind you, she's not literally
Okay.
tied up, of course. Although that is a tempting thought.
Alright, chill, Fiona.
Are you getting into your sexual fantasies here, Fiona? Because it's a little too early in the morning for that, don't you think?
That's what I'm saying.
Sorry, I just can't help myself. Anyway, the plumbing is... You probably noticed when you took a shower, yeah? There's no hot water. So Mickey's working on that. Getting knee-deep in
Should I
putrid
have-
canal water is her job. Thank God.
What about Charlie? He up yet?
No, he's still sleeping, and Emma just went to bed. I saw her come in when I was making breakfast. Do you know who she's seeing now?
I don't know. Some guy?
Those lads I see her with, darling. She's too good for those assholes. I wish she'd find herself a man who'd treat her right for once.
She hasn't had much luck with love, no?
Got a lot of
She's
characters.
a magnet for creeps, and she's so pretty. They prey on her, you know, bastards.
I've tried to talk to her about it, but Emma's impulsive. She doesn't listen.
She's just as headstrong as you and me, darling, but I'm sure she'll be all right. She's smart and resourceful, and not afraid to speak up for herself.
All right, down the
Shouldn't she be
line.
outside enjoying the good weather?
You joking? Bollocks to that. I'll stay inside until September, thank you very much. It's too bloody hot.
I'm kind of with you.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Why, certainly, darling. About what?
Don't know. Let's find out. Oh my gosh. Ooh, oh Lord. Okay. This is. I'm not gonna lie. Too much. I'm a doer, not a talker, so I'm not gonna exhaust everything.
What can
But
you
let's
tell me
learn
about
about the
Venice?
city a little bit.
I don't really know much about the history of Venice. You should really ask someone with an interest in local affairs.
So we are in
What I do
Venice.
know is that this whole neighborhood used to be an industrial area, and that about 100 years ago they converted most of the buildings into residences for students and the homeless. And it's a nice place to live, certainly. Friendly people, liberal attitudes, great clothing stores, quite perfect. Aside from that dreadful stench from the canals in the summertime.
So we're in Venice. There are canals, but is it Venice?
Tell
All
me
right.
about Emma.
Why do I need to know about Emma?
Why? She's your best friend, darling. I don't know what to tell you that you don't already know. You girls are so close.
Thank you for telling me.
That's true. The day we met, we clicked instantly. It was strange, but cool.
Like me and Mickey then, except for the sex, of course.
That's a pretty big except for Fiona.
Oh, I guess so. She's the crazy one, Emma is. Not crazy as in mad as a hatter, but crazy in a good way. Fun to be around.
Emma's always been a little weird.
Exactly, darling. She's a flirt too, and the boys seem to drop like flies at her feet. No wonder. She's a real looker, I don't have to tell you. I'm sure she could have been a model if she'd wanted, but she's an artist, and a good one too. I really think she'll be a successful artist. Her sculptures are getting a lot of attention.
Getting a lot of deep dives into characters here. I can still continue asking about Emma.
What did you think of me when we first
Who am
met?
I? Who is
That's a peculiar
April?
question, isn't it? I thought you were quite lovely. I still do, darling.
Do you remember the day I arrived?
Of course, darling. It wasn't that long ago, and I'm not senile quite yet. It was in May, wasn't it? Charlie referred you to me, and you were quite at a loss. First day in the city, wasn't it? I remember. You looked like a lost puppy.
Puppy? Me?
When I saw you lugging that suitcase across the bridge, my heart went out to you. I'm glad you came here. You could have been lost anywhere else.
So what's
You like
Newport?
The city? I stay in Venice most of the time. It's easy to forget we're just a tiny little pocket in the middle of a sprawling urban
It's the neighborhood that we're in, I suppose.
But do I
Or, I
like
don't know.
it? I think Newport is one of the great
Maybe Venice
cities
is the
of our
neighborhood,
age.
and Newport's the larger
Love it or
city.
hate it, you can't argue with that.
Maybe Venice is a cute nickname
one is
because
it?
of all the
Love?
horrible canals.
I haven't decided yet, darling. Ask me again in another 15 years. Perhaps I'll have an answer then.
There's part of me that wants to know, like, about all of these a little bit, but I don't know. It just seems like we're gonna take like 30 minutes talking about all these things. Maybe let's skip
How long
through
have you known
one.
Charlie?
Oh, he's one of our oldest tenants. It's close to 3 years, I believe, since he moved in. Charlie is always...
I don't know, I kinda wanna right-click to see if I
such a
can
gentleman.
skip through and
I
just read
agree,
these.
He's an actual genuine gentleman.
And you don't see a lot of gentlemen these days, trust me. You have a very good friend in him, darling. Perhaps even more than a friend.
What do you mean, more than a friend?
What do you mean, what do you
Not for
mean?
me to say, darling. If you don't realize it yet, you will.
Alright, oh my gosh.
What's the story behind my apartment?
Your apartment? It's more a room than anything else. Not much more than a large closet, really.
It's not that small.
It's one of our smallest rooms, but it's cheap and it's on a nice floor. I hope you're happy there.
That's not garden level.
I like it. It's convenient, and it's got an interesting view.
That's nice to hear, darling. As for the story behind it, no unexplained deaths or hidden pirate treasures, I'm afraid.
That's a shame.
It's a long string of students on a tight budget.
Alright, I'm gonna go. Just
I don't
because
have any more questions right now.
these make me panicky.
Don't hesitate asking if there's something else you want to know.
Okay.
I'd better get going.
Off to school.
Yeah,
Something like
there are
that.
no more classes this semester, but I have to finish my painting by next Thursday.
For what it's worth, darling, good luck. And don't work too hard, all right?
Yeah, I'll try to figure out the pace of this game as we go, but I get very, very
Annual
antsy.
Summer blowout at the Fringe Cafe, Friday, August 4th, 8 p.m. Free food, live performances by Royne Dale, Harlequin Masquerade, The Go-Getters. Tickets available at the bar. $10 only. Spread the word. I can't
Stuff.
tell what that note's saying as long as it's up there. Fiona's handwriting is not particularly legible. I'm sorry, but big sweaty jocks do not turn me
I'll
on.
look at the pink note later.
I'll take a nerd any day.
Alright, now I know her
Consider to
type.
Keep the volume down after 11 p.m. Fiona, Pizza and Movie Night, Monday, July 31st. BYOS. BYO what? Soap? Look, it's Monkey Boy. San Francisco. Love to go there someday. Someday soon, hopefully. Common Room Duty Roster, July 27th. April and Emma. Oh, joy. Manual labor, my favorite.
Picture of dudes at a table. Zombie man. Nothing else clickable. Alright, what's this? Oh, and I got the push pin with it. How fun.
Found a gold ring under the common room sofa.
Oh.
If it's yours, let me know. But no false claims, please. Fiona. I did lose a gold ring a few weeks ago. I hope this is the one. I'll have to ask Fiona about it.
I will do that immediately. It takes a second to sit down and have the chat appear.
Hi.
Hello, darling.
Hello, hello.
Can I ask
Any more
you a few more
questions?
questions?
I don't mind, darling. Ask away.
Okay, I don't seem to be able to click through, but I can't ask her about the ring.
Thanks for your help, Fiona.
You're welcome, darling.
See you later, Fiona.
Have fun, darling.
Okay, I cannot ask her about the ring. Let's see if there's anything else in the room to click on.
They
Like,
really knew how to design tacky furniture back in the late 22nd century.
okay, 22nd century, so this is about 200 years in the future.
We have a nice view of the bridges from this window.
Because the late 22nd century would be the 2100s. And then, so this is probably early 2200s.
Emma picked this table up at a flea market for $10 last month. That's $9 more than it's worth.
Sure.
It's a chair.
Okay. Let's explore. I have so many things. April, sometimes you jog and sometimes you don't jog.
I
Ooh.
love this mural. Even though the motif is a little trite.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean, fairy tale forests and magical dragons? Still, it's pretty. I wonder
Yeah.
what happened to the artist. Probably making a bundle from cheesy fantasy characters and
Cortez.
book covers.
I want to look at the machine. I don't want to talk to Cortez. I'm gonna have to start getting used to talking to people, though.
That's probably Mickey's handiwork. She's the tool gal around these here parts. I wonder Wonder why she put the clamp there, though. I guess that's a pressure gauge.
I'm taking that clamp.
100. That's percent, I guess. 100% pressure? It's a rusty old wheel. I'd imagine it turns the water on and off. What a mystifying contraption, and completely absurd. What are all these valves and wheels and thingamajigs for? What grand purpose does it all serve?
I don't know. Okay.
Oh. It seems the clamp served a purpose after all. What a surprise.
Shocking.
It won't budge. The pressure's probably too high.
Okay. I'll turn the pressure down.
Mystifying.
Oh, hi.
The cables
Touch 'em.
are too far apart to tie them back together. Looks like a big piece of cable was torn off.
Okay. So I need to find more what do I have? What do I have? Organic plastic. I go over here. Okay, there's just a machine. Ooh, a thingy.
Rust is the very definition of Venetian architecture. Think of San Francisco without the hills, Paris without the cafes. Venice wouldn't be the same without the rust. It would be better, not the same.
Gotta know what you got. Alright, we got Cortez here.
Oye, señorita.
Hi.
Yes?
How are you this morning, señorita bonita?
Busy.
Busy.
I see. Everyone's busy today. You have a big show coming up soon, yes?
That's right. Gotta run. I'll see you around.
Sunshine and pretty señoritas give an old man like me the blues. I like my days cold and rainy. In fact, I think I prefer the world to be in black and white.
Whatever you say,
Like an old
Cortez.
movie.
Like all good movies. But tell me, señorita Ryan, how would you describe your perfect day?
Don't care. Hot and sunny, cold and rainy. Cold and
Cold
rainy.
and rainy like yours.
Está bien. We are alike, you and I. But this heat is not why you are unhappy, no? You are troubled by nightmares.
What?
Cortez.
You are afraid of them. You even fear your dreams may be real.
Who told you about my nightmares?
No one. I can tell from looking into your eyes. I see the ghosts that haunt you.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but from now on, stay the hell away from me in my personal life.
Yeah, get out of my brain,
Señorita
Cortez.
Ryan, you have a destiny.
Destiny? I don't care what you think. Just leave me alone.
If you don't face them, I'm afraid your nightmares will continue. Soon they will appear to you even when you're awake.
You need some serious help, you know that?
We all do, April. That's the reason we are here, you and me.
That's it. I don't have to listen to this.
Perdóname. I've upset you. We didn't think you'd react this way. I hope we can talk again soon.
We.
I don't think so, no.
Please, think about it. And señorita, cuidado. Be careful.
Interesting. Okay, so he definitely has a whole aura. Post diary? Is that new? Oh, new diary entry. Happy birthday to me, the big 1-8. Oh wow, she's only 18. Enjoying this, right? Well, not to sound like a complete spoil sport, but 18 feels kind of like 17. Only I can buy a gun and and pilot a hovercraft. I kind of figured that the number 18 would cast a light into the deep, dark chasm of my soul and reveal some grand truth about the universe, like the meaning of life, or at least some explanation as to why all guys are complete idiots. But no, nothing. I'm the same person today that I was yesterday. No different, same old boring April, stuck in the same old boring life. Which of course does make me realize something important. I just have to get out of here soon. I have to leave. There's nothing here for me, no future, and a past I'd prefer to forget. And I know where I want to go. The Venice Academy of Visual Arts in Newport. Okay. So this was a couple months ago, because in May is when she came to the Venice Academy of Visual Arts in Newport. And then there was a thing that was August 4th. So this is only a few months after that. It's a little bit, probably July. Wait, hey, it is late July. That's where it is right now. Fun. God knows if they'll accept me their fall program, but I have to try. Stay at her place for a short while until I can get a job in an apartment. Wait, I'm scared that good old daddy will find out and force me to stay. Not that he can, he'll certainly try. So that's going to be a character, maybe. It's really exciting. Can't imagine anything that beats starting my own life in a place like Venice. I heard it looks great. Lots of little cafes and crisscrossing canals, just like the real Venice in Italy. Most people who live there are young and creative, not afraid to look or sound or be different. All right, how much is there here? Ooh, there's a lot. All right, I don't know if we're gonna read all of this out loud. Skim it really quick. Okay, this is where call the academy, ask them about their admissions. Bring work when you arrive. No specific requirements. Make any promises. A lot of applicants. It's good, even though I haven't had much training. Definitely dedicated and hardworking. So why am I still nervous? Promising to be better with her diary, and whole month. 3 weeks of complete silence. I look back at my previous diaries and I wonder where the hell did I find time to write so often. Try to remember what's been going on these past 2 weeks. Passed all exams with straight A's. Leaving home, making a leap into the great unknown, never coming back here. Withdrew all 2K from the bank, packed a suitcase. Leave my old toys, some of my bigger canvases, my screen. I can have mom ship them or anything. Leaving a letter for my family, but I'm not telling them where I'm going. 18 years under constant scrutiny is enough. I really don't want to carry out that crap with me in my new life. I remember something I'd forgotten a long time ago. All my drawings in a box under the floorboards so my dad wouldn't find them and berate me for wasting my time. Okay, so those are the ones that are in her closet. She said she had no connection to them, but it seems like she does. Yeah, not the right time to reminisce, but she's glad she packed the box. Sneaking at 4 a.m. to catch the train to Greenvale, the big city, Newport. Mom, Dad, Daniel, and Owen is her family. Don't really care if I ever see Dad again, but I feel sorry for Mom. She doesn't seem to care much for me. I know she'll miss me. Feel guilty for turning a blind eye, the way she treated me all those years. Owen's still a kid, might turn out okay, but as long as Dad's in control, I'm not too optimistic. Come to the pond to say goodbye. I haven't been there in a while. Not since that crazy day. Okay. To see it one last time or I'll never get it out of my head. As for my friends, I don't really want to say anything. I'll mail them when I get to Newport, to Venice. This is the last entry. This is the last entry right here in this house, in this room. Can't really understand. I'll miss it. Not much, but I did grow up here. I did spend 18 years in this place, and that's not soon forgotten or ignored. I don't want to feel bad for what I'm doing, but I can't help it. I do feel bad a little. More than anything, I'm excited about what tomorrow will bring. Next entry is all the way in July, which, yeah, today's July 28th. Way too early in the morning when you try to describe the dream I had last night. Whoa, this is weird. So she just wrote this. Whoa. I'm playing this on the day that it happens. Like, enough of the fairy tales already. I need to start drinking about boys and shopping. You know, the important things in life. She's a girly girl deep down. Just drawn to me that my student exhibition opens less than 2 weeks. My painting, and I mean that in the broadest sense of the word, not even close to being presentable. That was a child yelling outside. All I have is a blank canvas, and while it may fool some people, like, and whoa, what an expensive statement of nothingness, it won't fool my teachers. From this hour, 6 hours of work at the studio today. Hope inspiration could strike. Okay, so I'm like on my way to school. I'm half asleep. I'm hot. The weather's been unbearable. I just want to get to the studio as soon as possible. And this guy Cortez, who's sitting outside the house like he does every single day, calls me over. Fine, okay, I got nothing against the guy personally. I make small talk about the weather, just trying to get it over with. And then, how could he know that I've been having nightmares? Unless Emma or Charlie or Fiona told him. I know they wouldn't have. How could he know? And I know he's nuts, but to think that I have some kind of destiny... The guy's been doing too many raptures or whatever they popped back when he was double digits. Okay, so she's writing on the daily. So I have that and then conversation log. the game. Okay, ending it on a boring note here by reading through the diary, but I felt like that was critical-ish to get some background and to make sure that I'm not missing anything in there. So that is good. I need to double check if I need to like pause or anything. I'll crack the mural to the bridges. All right, I think I'm gonna try to save. How do I save? Yeah, I can save. All right, there's an autosave, literally where I am. But yeah, July 28th. It's weird. It's weird. Same day. Oh, this is creepy. It's also weird because I almost gave up on playing this once it took me forever to get this loaded. I was like, F it, I'm just gonna do Siberia. But no, I'm glad I did this. This is so much fun. It's very, very narrative. There's not a lot of doing things. There's even like when I have autonomy, it's like still a lot of talking to people and getting exposition. So I'm wondering how much it's going to open up as we go forward, if it's going to be more of a point and click or if it's going to continue very like narrative heavy. But yeah, I'm an impatient, antsy person. I like to do so. I will try to kind of play it how I would want to play it and not just do every dialogue option because it's necessary. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, leave a comment if there's anything that I'm missing like crazy. But I think so far I'm getting the story, I'm getting the vibe, I'm getting her kind of, yeah, background and some of the characters. So it's good. And yeah, I'm interested to see kind of how it opens up from here because the first location we got was really fun. So yeah, thanks again. See you next time we play some more Longest Journey. Bye.
Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey!
Mildly amusing, but irritating as hell. I'll shut him up now.